Hello everyone, welcome to National Zhengzhi University. I'm Candy.
And I'm Jessica. Today we're going to introduce you to our beautiful island, Taiwan.
Yep, so let's get started. First and foremost is the location of Taiwan.
Taiwan is located at the west side of the Pacific Ocean, between Japan and Philippines. As a result, since ancient times, it has been an important transportation hub in Asia.
That's why Taiwan is called the heart of Asia. People living on this island can easily get access to different countries. And though Taiwan is a small island, Taiwanese has the advantages to travel around Asia.
Apart from traveling abroad, it is also super convenient to travel in Taiwan. The public transportation is very convenient in Taipei. There are buses, MRT, and U-Bike, a bike-sharing system.
What's more, with an easy card at hand, you can take all three transportations we mentioned, so you don't need to buy all the tickets for different transportations.
Let's watch a short video and you'll know how to use an easy card. But Candy, what if I want to travel around in Taiwan? Is there a better way than driving by myself?
There are railway systems covering the whole island, and Taiwan high-speed rail that shorten the time traveling from Taipei to Kaohsiung into 90 minutes.
Yes, its fastest speed is 135 kilometers per hour. But if you're on a tight budget, I would recommend you to take the train, which is cheaper but still convenient.
There are different types of trains and their price may differ, so remember to check out the information online and book the ticket beforehand.
Hey Candy, isn't that the picture we took in Taroko Gorge National Park in Hualien? It is famous for the steep gorges and cliffs, with many peaks towering over 3,000 meters high.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. And after that, I also climbed the Jade Mountain in the middle of Taiwan. It has a few routes, and the tallest peak is 3,952 meters high.
Apart from Jade Mountain and Taroko Gorge National Park, there are other 7 national parks in Taiwan, including Kending, Yangming Mountain, Xueba, Jinmen, Dongsha Atoll Marine, Taijiang, and South Penghu Marine National Park.
Since Taiwan has such rich natural resources, each national park has its own feature. Among all, Kending and Dongsha National Park features marine life like coral reef, and what's more, Kending has a beautiful beach which is perfect for surfing.
Both Yangmingshan and Xueba National Parks are famous for the mountains. During winter, visitors love to hike to the peak and appreciate the snowy view.
As for Taijiang National Park, it is famous for wetland and the ecological and cultural landscape.
And don't forget Jinmen and Penghu National Parks, which are both outlying islands featuring historical sites and beautiful scenery.
In addition to the national parks, I also love cultural attractions, like the temples in Taiwan. Taiwan has different kinds of temples for different purposes. Some offer good fortune, some offer health, and some are even guidance on who to marry.
Then I will definitely go to Longshan Temple in Taipei, which covers all the things you mentioned, especially for the relation part. I've always wanted to have a boyfriend. I'm tired of being single.
Come on, being single is not that bad. At least no one will complain when you shop too much.
You're right though. As a shopaholic, my favorite place to shop is definitely Taipei 101.
Taipei 101 is not only a shopping mall, but also the tallest building in Taiwan. It has a total of 101 floors and used to be the tallest building in the world until 2010.
What's more, it is the tallest green building as well. Hey Candy, there's another famous building constructed recently. Do you know what it is?
Aha! It's the National Taichung Theater, right? It won the reputation of one of the world's new top-night landmarks, and the difficulty of the construction was so high that the theater is said to be the top-night architecture miracles.
It has many special features, such as air holes and cool fusion flooring. The coolest thing is that the walls are all in curved shapes instead of vertical ones. Because of the special design, it has been reported by international news several times.
Although Taiwan is not a big island, it still makes its way to be known by the world. In addition to the architectures, there are also many famous brands that attract worldwide notice.
Indeed, Taiwan is very outstanding in the IT industry. For example, Taiwan Semiconductor, founded by Morris Chang, is the biggest semiconductor company in the world.
I know TSMC. The company produces processors and chips for many big companies like Apple and Dell. Apart from TSMC, Asus and Acer are both Taiwanese brands that are famous for electronic manufacture service.
They sell high-quality laptops and maintain excellent service standards. Besides, they keep on improving their own techniques so that they get to cope with the ever-changing world.
And Taiwan not only does well on the hardware, in terms of the soft power, Taiwan has also done a good job. The famous Red Dot Design Award has awarded several Taiwanese for their creative designs.
To see creative designs, I also like to go to Songshan Cultural and Creative Park. Some designers combine tradition and fashion together to show their amazing creativities.
Speaking of traditions, Taiwan has different traditional festivals and national holidays, like the Moon Festival. We usually eat mooncakes, have barbecues, and enjoy the full moon with our families and friends.
Moving on to October. October 10th is our National Day, which is also called the Double 10th Day. On that day, there will be a flag raising ceremony in front of the Presidential Hall. I wanted to watch that so bad, but always ended up failing because I couldn't get up early.
Oh, you're such a lazy pig! At least you get to see the fireworks show at Taipei 101 on December 31st to celebrate the New Year.
Yeah, I really love the fireworks show. Isn't that amazing? I can't wait to see the show this year.
Hey, don't forget the most important festival, Chinese New Year. This year's Chinese New Year's Eve falls on February 15th. Families usually have reunion dinner on that day, and every dish represents a meaning.
For example, the word fish has the same pronunciation as surplus in Chinese, so a fish dish represents every year with surplus.
During the Chinese New Year, some people like to play mahjong or write couplets, and among all the New Year traditions, I love the red envelope the most.
Because you want the lucky money inside, right?
Part of, but I will also say auspicious words to my grandparents to wish them health.
Alright, that will be fine.
And on the 15th day of Chinese New Year, there will be a lantern festival. If you will stay in Taiwan for a year, you can't miss it.
Speaking of Lantern Festival, there will be different celebrations in different places. For example, in Pingxi, people will release sky lanterns. As for me, I will write down a bunch of wishes on my lantern, like being rich, having a handsome boyfriend, getting to travel around the world, and...
Stop! You're too greedy! I don't think the sky lantern can carry all your wishes though. Like me, I'm more realistic. I just want to have delicious tangyuan for snack, which is made of glutinous rice that can be either sweet or salty.
You're such a glutton! Well, the way people celebrate these festivals shows part of our culture. However, Taiwan possesses a great diversity. Other ethnic groups in Taiwan also have their special festivals.
Like the Aboriginals in Taiwan, there are a total of 16 groups of Aboriginals. Each of them has different cultures.
For example, the Dahu people living on Orchid Island have a flying fish festival, and the Ames living in Hualien are famous for their harvest festival.
Apart from the Aboriginals, there are also Hakka people, new habitants, and so on. They brought in traditional dishes and festivals from their home country, adding more diversity to Taiwan's culture.
After talking so much, I feel a little bit hungry now. Well, lucky that we're in Taiwan, we get to try different types of delicacies, from sashimi pizzas to burritos and laksa.
But I still love Taiwanese local delicacies the most. A popular spot for exploring special Taiwanese snacks is the night market. Let's see what we can find there.
I'm already dribbling. After tasting these delicacies, I would like to have some fruits. It's so blessed to live in Taiwan, also known as the Fruit Kingdom. I get to test so many different kinds of delicious fruits, such as pineapples, papayas, bananas, and so on.
Yeah, wax apple, dragon fruits, and guava are my favorites. You can find these juicy fruits in supermarkets and or night markets as well, and I can't agree with you more that it is a blessing to live in Taiwan.
With delicious food, diverse culture, traditional festivals, competitive friends, stunning view, and convenient transportation. No wonder Taiwan is said to be the most ideal place for living by the famous website Business Insider.
Apart from the report by the worldwide website, now let's watch a video clip about some foreigners' experience in Taiwan.
Uh-huh.
I'm from France. Yeah, like parts, Norway.
The traffic in Taiwan, there's a lot more. A lot more people ride motorcycles. Buses are very, very common. I really like the transit system here. You're able to get from one place to another very easily. Squatty toilets. The first day I had to use squatty toilet, I went home that night and I Googled, like, how do you use a squatty toilet? They were like a picture diagram, and then the last picture was just like, just don't fall in, and I was like, no.
So, and Taiwan is very, very open to foreigners and international students. So we're very curious and we're eager to learn about it. The manager had for 6 months, I think that very glad to just do on the day one. So really plan on what to do because they're already with this little bit for just to learn to like anything that you want, like try, like just try things that you might think are unusual or weird. Just do them because at the end of the day, it's your experience here. It's a whole bunch of countries.
Definitely, Stefan Johansson throughout, go meet new people. Everyone's like super, super kind.
After this video, I hope you have more understanding about Taiwan.
And I believe that you will have a wonderful journey here. Thank you.
Thank you.